I don't know what I'm supposed to say. We were the better team that day, so I mean, all that matters. There's really nothing else to say.
Do you think the ACC just doesn't get the respect that perhaps it does? I mean, that's a player's opinion, but nationally, do you feel the ACC still, like, they respect your program, but the rest, do you feel the rest of the teams?
I don't think there's any question about that. I mean, I think our program gets tons of respect for sure, and I think ultimately that's what it comes down to. I mean, you know, it's I don't run around and talk about league supremacy. I mean, we have a great league. There's lots of great leagues out there. Certainly, the SEC is an unbelievable league. But to me, it's about the program. I mean, you can be in a great league and stink as a program. Well, what's that do for you? You know, to me, it should always be about the program. But I think our league is so understated, it's not even funny. I mean, we've won more national championships in the last 6 years than any conference in football. You probably wouldn't know that. You know, because nobody's going to talk about that. Everybody wants to talk about the past 20 years. And certainly 10 years ago, things were different in this league. You know, 10 years ago, you know, when I got this job, we had a long way to go, not only at Clemson, but as a league. But, I mean, where we are today, and the reason we win is because of our league and how we're challenged week in and week out. And I think that's what people miss. You know, 5 or 6 years ago, it was hilarious because, you know, the rhetoric used to be, well, an ACC team's never going to win the national championship because they don't play anybody. And so when they get to postseason and they got to play the big bad boys, they can't be prepared. Well, now we win it. Well, the only reason we win it now is because we don't play anybody. So you can't have it both ways. I think at the end of the day, the reason we win is because we play incredible competition. This league has had 32 bowl teams in the last 3 years, 11 this year. We had 19 postseason wins in the last 3 years. And so the depth of our league, you know, week in and week out, there are great coaches, not good coaches, there are great coaches in this league. And it's a challenge. It's a challenge every week to get a game plan together. And we're challenged on the field, our team, and then what we practice against. So, you know, I don't know what else to say other than that, but we just kind of keep doing what we do. But I think that we certainly get a lot of credit, but I think all the other teams in this league don't, and they should. You know, I mean, there are some great coaches and some great football players in the ACC. You know, I'm not saying we're the best in the world or whatever. We were this year, or last year, but that's over. You know, it's a new year, and you got to go, you know, show up and play. But this league doesn't take a back seat to anyone. It's a very competitive league, and again, I used to we couldn't win because we don't play anybody. Now we only win because we don't play anybody. It just that doesn't add up to me. At the end of the day, I think the credit goes to this conference, and I think that's why we've been so successful in postseason.